We got a bunch of tombstones.
In memory of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling. Here lies Bronick Larrow, blacksmith of renown. May he make iron sing in the afterlife. Here lies Sister Kevin, a more devoted mendicant never lived.
Let the men rest, working in the afterlife.
In memory of Reuven Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint. Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives.
Oh, this tombstone doesn't activate? Wow. What is that all about? Interesting. I think that's a bug. You'd figure that's a bug. There's doors. There's very suspicious places deep in the cemetery. And there's a bunch of tombstones over there. This is where we came from, right? Yeah. So these little whatever.
What's that?
It's a skeleton with True Love's Caress in a book. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days, in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. Good for them. What about this thing? True Love's Caress. One of a magical pair of rings. This allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. Wow, that is so powerful. I mean, that's really powerful. I likely won't use it, but it's very, 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 very powerful.
In memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be greatly missed.
This one doesn't do anything. There's some skeletons down here. It's a...
No traps.
They dug up the grave, I think? Or maybe like a... I don't know. But it's just the roots. Move everything.
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
And the other ones don't lie. And we have grated iron doors. Let's go. No key. Let's open.
Flick of the wrist.
Can't open? Can. Graveyard's diary.
Pockets.
And boots. The moment is nigh. War has been brewing and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us toward Shar, ooh, this is good. We're gonna learn a little bit more about how that worked. I followed him, in appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. Oh. Well, we're learning a little bit about, yeah. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat as the Harpers march, present tense, upon our little village, our little beautiful village. I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Rythwin can begin to heal from this nightmare. Okay. And these boots are feign death. They allow us to feign death. There's a lot of those, isn't it?
Here we go.
A lot of just... items that just grant you a single spell. I turned that off. It didn't do anything. Okay. Let's look at the map. Actually, I perhaps should sleep. Let's go here first. Doesn't really have anything. Also, it said... it's a good place to attack the main plaza from, but it said... Rythwin main... I didn't see that before, or I didn't process that before, but it's pretty obvious that these are just Rythwin's outskirts. Right? And this is Rythwin proper. I didn't realize just the size of the place. Anyway, let's go to the docks. Back where we were before, because... Corpse Rose. What? Salts of corpse rose is a thing.
Here lies the best smith in Rythwin. Our swords will never slice as true. Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
There's something there that's not a locked place. There's just a bunch of tombstones, all in due time. All in due time. That's... it looks cooler than it probably looks, because it has a blue outline, and it was like, wait a minute, that shines. No, it doesn't. That's just the color of how things are. This is Icebite Robe that allows Armor of Agathes. Gains 15 temporary hit points and deals 15 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. Condition ends when the robe is unequipped. That's... I like that, honestly. It's a kind of cool armor. But obviously, perhaps for Gale, but likely not for Gale. What about these tombstones?
In memory of Brent Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
Interesting, isn't it? Just a single tomb.
In memory of Warwick Marsh, dearly missed by both of his wives.
And that one, yeah. I don't know what that's about.
Here lies Thomasin Feverbreaker, midwife and wise woman.
Thomasin? It's a very Nordic name, isn't it? I don't believe I've ever heard that name. And here we have like a big chapel situation. It is where the quest marker points to, after all. Well, we haven't been here. Let's save before we mess around with this, because I am actually a little bit lost. There's a pile of bones in a hole with 4 gold in it. A grave marker, but it doesn't do anything. Not creepy at all. No, wait, what was that noise? Was that soundtrack? Somebody dropping things. Is this a lid bin? Right. Alright. I'll take my leave. Who's talking?
You know, dead.
I am not a skeleton. I am neither dead nor undead, neither alive nor unliving.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
Will she, though?
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
Excuse me?
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
I will tell you, Bone.
Can I touch your face?
No.
She said, oh, you're no fun.
No.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Well, I haven't found them yet. Yeah, so you'll teach me your thing later. It's fine. I haven't found your parents just yet.
Well, hurry. They've got to be somewhere, and I don't want them worrying. Then I'll teach you to conjure those vines.
Thank you. You're very nice. Bye.
So, what were you before you were this?
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
In a sense? Withers, you are such a... What is he? Well, finally somebody can ask him the proper questions. That's what I'm saying. Because I can't ask him any of those questions. Anyway, does anybody want to talk to me?
The shadows are cruel. It would take a miracle for Arabella's mother and father to survive them. Well, lucky for us, we've got a knack for miracles. Let's reunite the girl with her mother and father. She deserves that much.
She does. You've talked about your father, but not your mother. I am assuming you have a mother, because you could... either way, why is that?
Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a boy, my bond with father was too deep to miss the mother I never had. Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
Well, that's fair of you. Astarion.
My favorite traveling companion.
I never asked you. Are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters.
It's called siblings?
He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
I'm sorry I asked. Didn't mean to upset you. Well, I didn't upset... You know what I mean. Does he know what I mean? Either way. I look horrible. So dirty. There we go. Perfect. Time for bed. Hey, Lae'zel. Looking good.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
I don't think that suits her very much. Maybe we should switch. Nah, I shouldn't. It just doesn't suit her very well. At all. The color, actually, I think. It's quite aggressive. I'll wear it instead. There you go. Send that. This is a really cool thing, but it's a little bit underwhelming. In comparison to what I expected it to be. And we're all awake, and I don't believe anybody wants to talk to me, so let's get out. Now, this horrible thing. Sponge trays. Do these work? No. They do not. Karlach, why? What's wrong with you? She has a bug. That's definitely a bug. She stays with her camp clothes. That's not the first time. There's also a stuffed bear. You can have it, Karlach. There's a stuffed bear. Music box. It's the same as the one we had. And it stops. A violin. A bone saw. Unlikely tools in the same table. There's another stuffed bear over there. No, it's just toys. And rags. Yeah. Oh. Lukash and Fuzzy. I'm not gonna touch that. This is some kids. This is some kids' things. Get to Baldur's Gate. A hand drum and a tool, a wicker chest there.
Inside.
A healer's ledger. The Wraithwind House of Healing inventory of various poultices, tonics, and potions. Supplies appear to have dwindled dramatically in its final days, and upon the book's front cover is scrawled a message in black ink: Justiciars only, no exceptions. Yeah. And this letter here, get to Baldur's Gate. What does it say? An old map in a druidic style of what appears to be hidden roots out of the Emerald Enclave. How it's pronounced. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. That's like literally the same note, or maybe not literally, I don't know, that we found in... She doesn't say anything about this? I'll keep it then. That we found in the other place. Right click, right click. She is undead. But she talks. And also there's Locke and Chimera. Oh! They're dead. I think they were dead all along. That's bad. I don't... Were they dead all along? I had the Speak with the Dead activated. And that's why they were showing... They were definitely dead all along.
Take that.
Because that's how... Why they were showing the highlights. Let's put that over there. Anyway, Sister Lidwin. I don't believe we've met.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
See that corpse? Arabella's father in the oh-so-decaying flesh.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
I can give the corpse a subtle poke with my sleight of hand? Let's do it. Are they actually not dead? Because Lae'zel said that they were dead. I think they're dead. It says they're dead, but I mean, it could be a trick.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Why is there an undead trader in here and that has a bunch of money? What's going on with the game? She has rotten stuff all over. Serpent Fang toxin. There's not much, yeah. Horseradish. And potion of superior healing. Now that's quite something. I don't believe we've seen these before, but it does mean that we'll be able to craft them. Most likely. Yeah, I can sell my stuff to other traders. It's fine. She doesn't even like me particularly much. So.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
Can I talk to your patient? Because, maybe you get pissed.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why are you in this place?
Zevlor. Betrayed. Ran. Shelter.
That's pretty bad. If Zevlor betrayed them. Where is Zevlor now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
How did you die?
Surgeon. Sisters.
Right. Where are you from?
Eldurel.
Yep. And you are?
Locke. Husband to Chimera. Father to Arabella.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That's who he was.
The corpse remains silent.
Oh, she doesn't say anything? I did see the highlight on Locke and not her. Chimera. She has a carrot. I'll take it, thank you. Yeah, I remember her. She's actually the more personable of the two, considering she does most of the talking when we're talking. So there's a sister somewhere.
I'll do better, and the patients will be better, and it will all be fine.
I don't think it will. I think it'll all be bad, and the reason we can't resurrect them now, you could just think of it as a target must be a playable character. Are you serious? Wait, I was gonna say you can think of it as sort of a gamey thing, and the game just told me it is a gamey thing. It must be a playable character. How do I know he's not a playable character? How do you know he's not a playable character? My point is, in the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2, you're explained that if a body is rotten or desecrated, you can't use normal revivify to bring them back from the dead. You need to use necromancy. Well, I don't know if revivify, it isn't necromancy because she has revivify, or
Can't afford to stay idle.
she does, right? Let me look at her spells. Right there, yeah, it is a necromancy spell. Right there it is. But what I'm trying to say is, you need to use more potent, more sort of zombie-like necromancy.
Not as bad as it could have.
And that at least is established in the series, in this series of games. There's a thing there. That's a trap. That's gotta be a trap. And, well, I don't know what that is, but there's a bloody...
Only with unwavering hand can we show our subject mercy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This place... Oh, what are we getting ourselves? What kind of Castlevania nightmare are we in right now? I didn't explore the outside completely. There's a ladder that goes to the 3rd floor. Surgeon's memorandum. I don't want to do this. I mean, I do want to do this, but I don't want to do this right now. We have other places to be. Okay, let's go to camp. Because I need to tell... I forget her name. But I need to tell her the bad news.
Hey, where's Mum and Pops?
So, about that. They're dead. I found their corpses.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm so sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Realities of War, Lae'zel is inspired. Lae'zel, why do you get inspiration from that, and what do you mean Realities of War? Tell Arabella what happened to her parents. I thought it was going to be like, see a kid come to terms with the fact that they're now an orphan. And that is the reality of war. Either way, terrible things aside, we have Tiger Mist over there. And we have Forgotten Temple over there. All the beautiful paintings. I'm sure we're not going to be able to light anything up, which is quite sad. Quite sad. One day I'll be able to. Let's just poke a little bit at what this is. Right? Just a little bit. As a treat. We can do this. Staff betting pool. Rules. Number 1. Foreign body must be lodged in anal cavity. Number 2. Once a guess is made, I suppose the guess is as to what foreign body that is, it may not be made again. Number 3. Minimum bet of 1 gold piece. Round 1 bets a pool of 11 gold pieces. Chicken egg, says Linwin. Wine bottle, says Cinda, very optimistic. Huna says a carrot. Vanessa says a cat. Wait a minute. Should we tell the little kid that our mom also was going around with a carrot in her ass? Because I sort of found one. I don't think I should tell her about that. She has. Either way, Vanessa Candlestick, and that is the winner. All right. And Anya says Ogre's Finger. Round 2 is pool of 15 gold. Live Rat is the winner for Lindwin. Or Lidwin. Yuck, indeed. Cinda says a children's doll. Why specifically a children's doll? You're just edging your bets too much. Huna says pearl necklace. That's the interesting idea. Jen says marbles, just in general. Vanessa says a potato. Anya says minotaur horn. And then we don't have a winner here. They had 2 winners. Yeah, on the third pool, there's 17 gold pieces. A quill for Cinda, cremation urn for Huna, a flute for Jan, a whipping cane for Vanessa. I'm actually not sure what a whipping cane is, but either way, and a troll's tooth for Anya. That's their bets. And that's a commentary on the long-standing tradition of nurses and doctors and people just in hospitals in particular. Oh, jar of coagulated blood, yeah. Making bets about, and just having quite a lot of knowledge about patients coming in with unfortunately lodged extraneous objects in their posterior region. We have a surgery kit. What is that? It's just a thing? It doesn't have a description. That looks cool. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put it in this bag. Also, I should see what this amulet is. Char's Temptation allows you to cast Charm Person once per short rest. Charm Person is so nice, but it doesn't work as well as you think it does. Because it's a difficult, or it's an easy save, all things considered. We got Surgeon's Memorandum, a syringe, potion of sleeps for days, where I suppose that would be the oh no, don't do that. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Okay. We have a bone saw here. Syringe. Oh, that's a weapon? Envy my syringe is a class action? What the hell? Equips the surgeon with a crusty, rusted syringe, allowing him, specifically him, to cast this Won't Hurt a Bit, which is a spell. What the what? What is this? What is this thing? Jab a foe with a syringe and poison them. Does 8d8 piercing damage. On a dexterity saving throw for half damage? What the hell? Why is the game throwing these things at me? A potion of sleep. Yeah, that was I was trying to say that's the anesthesia. The bone saw. He's handing me the saw. Oh my god. Is this like a special item set for a surgeon build? Memorandum to all Wraithwind House of Healing medical personnel from Malus Thorm, head surgeon. Oh. I think that's the first time we see somebody else named Thorm. It has come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthesics resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Nurse Lidwin informs me this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides them to Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So saith Shar, only in wait. This Malus Thorm was saying Char stuff? Oh, interesting. So it isn't all of Thorms were Selûnites. Only the infirm's suffering may we forget our own, or only in their suffering. The next to ignore this missive will feel my scalpel without sedative. I will simply have to endure the shrieks. Okay, well, but the thing is, these are versatile, can be used with one hand or both. It does 1d10. So right away, the bone saw is a two-handed weapon. And hand me the saw equips the surgeon with a gory, jagged bone saw, allowing him, specifically him, to cast bloody bone saw, which, yeah, it's 8d8 slashing damage. Hacks the target and possibly slow it for 2 turns. What the fuck? With a save for this half damage. What is going on with the game? Either way, these are special weapons. They're light dagger-like weapons. Thrown weapons. I will not use them. But I will keep them around. Because they are weird. I told you I didn't want to explore this place. I can hear you. I know you're out there. Or something. This is safe? It is safe. Well, sort of. Have we gone up to the roof? From the downstairs? 'Cause I think we could have, and I didn't. Oh, that's the 3rd level that this leads to. Okay, all in due time then. Let's just... Yeah. I could have gone up through here, and I didn't. Alright, that clears another dead end. Yep, I know you're making noises. Okay, so one thing Not this screen. One thing I probably should do... Well, this is all Wake Up Art Color. This is all related to Art Color. Look at how big that is. That's the roof. House of Healing. I think we're gonna explore this. I was gonna go into the main plaza and kill the folks outside, but no.